Alright guys, it is dead of night, as you can see. We're out here in dead of night. But I just got a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace as we see some lights coming towards us. It is a little after 9, as you can see. And I just picked up something. I'll have to show you guys later because I wanted to get it real fast before I got ready for work.
You want to be out here in dark time in Kentucky, I'm telling you that now.
Yeah, you can't even see the old man. But it's so dark, and I'll show you guys what I got probably after I get off or whatever. But
it ain't safe here in Kentucky at night.
No, it's not. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hello everybody, welcome back to Wrestling Rampage. I'm Joey. Today, guys, I'm going to show you guys what I got last night in a big bundle before I went to work. You guys seen the darkness. It was Brother Darkness. It was around 9 o'clock last night. I was on Facebook Marketplace just looking around, and I came across something on Facebook Marketplace, and it was something I had to have, like, right off the bat. I mean, of course, I did a little bit of research. The weird thing is this was up for, like, 3 or 4 hours, and nobody, or at least nobody was able to get in contact with her or something. I don't know. Because I wrote her, and pretty much, I don't know, 5 minutes later, she wrote me back. And she said, yeah, this is available. I was like, awesome. And we set up a meeting. We met at Kroger, where I work. At 9. I had to be in at 10. We met there at 9. I came back. I only live a few minutes away from my job, so it wasn't a big issue. But I went there at 9 to get this box, which is Donut House Collection. The Donut House coffee. But it's full of... Ooh. We got some stuff in here, guys. Some good stuff. I got this at 9 o'clock last night. I went ahead and went through it right now, and we're going to show you guys everything I got in this fucking box, man. It's ridiculous what I got in here. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that isn't really... I didn't put this stuff in price charting because I can't really find anything about this stuff. So, this is just a box full of, like, Nintendo, like, controller deck stuff with, like, cleaning solution. She said this is how she cleaned the games. You know, all these are used and all crummy. I might have to toss this because it's really... And I went through and I did open this up, and, like, there's no solution in there, and this thing is doesn't... There's no solution in this either. But yeah, like, all these are, like, used, like, cleaning things. This one's pretty cool. It says that it's a TurboGrafx 16 and Atari 2600 and 7800. You put the solution on there and you clean the game inside. But I'm pretty sure these are, like, old and worn out and probably not usable anymore. So, I might have to pitch these, but, yeah. And then we also got this one that says, which this one's broke off, by the way. I'll show you how old this is. Genesis and Sega controller unit, or control unit. Yeah, so, I might have to pitch that. I didn't put any value on that, because it's pretty much garbage, really, because I can't reuse those card cleaners. And then this was floating in the bottom. And guys, this is hard to find. I did a quick, like, eBay research of this. I couldn't find this damn thing to save my life, or this exact one. And then I looked it up on Google, and Google told me that, well, when I went on Google, I only found one thing about this item right here, and all it is it was on Reddit that some guy has this in his collection. I don't know how rare this is, or if it's rare at all. All I found was one Reddit post about it, and I was like, huh, because I can't find anything else about this. Guys, if you guys know anything about this, let me know how rare this is, because I can't really find anything. and I will be keeping this because this is just like super cool. It is a Game Boy Pocket case. I don't know. I couldn't find anything on eBay about this. It is a little dirty, but I can clean it up. What you do is you just pinch that in, and you can open it up, and you can put your Game Boy Pocket in there. And this is actually fully licensed by Nintendo. It says Nintendo on the back of it. But I can't find anything about this damn thing. And it closes, and it keeps your Game Boy Pocket intact. And it looks in really good condition, besides some scratching on it. But, you know, this was thrown in, just like this cleaning solution stuff was. And I can't find anything on this at all, except for one thing on a Google search that some guy had in it, had 2 of them in his collection. And I have one now, too. I don't own a Game Boy Pocket, though, but I own a Game Boy Pocket case now. So I didn't add that into price charting or anything, or add that in, because it's super hard to find for some reason. But guys, let's go into what I got here. We have a big bundle of Super Nintendo, guys. This is a very yellowed, as you can tell on the camera. The only thing that's gray is right here and the eject button. Everything else is gray, as you can see. Except for that right there, that's still gray, and so is that. But everything else is pretty yellowed, which happens a lot on Super Nintendos. Mine is luckily still gray. So this is actually, mine's in better condition than this one is. The only ding I see is like right there. It's cracked right there, and I think it's cracked right there. But other than that, it's actually in really good condition, besides the yellowing. I heard you can get the yellowing off of this, and I might have to do that, because I'm going to be honest with you. I am going to be reselling this Super Nintendo, because I already own one. And it does work. I tested it out with the cords, and it works. So I already know it works, and yeah. So I will say this: we did get a excuse me. We got a an AC adapter with it, and the Super Nintendo RV switch. I have an extra cord for this, as far as the AV cord. I have an extra AV cord, so I don't have to order one, and you can actually hook it up multi-out for AV if you don't want to use the RF, which I understand why, because some modern TVs are like that. And it came with a third-party controller, which, not a big deal. You know, people, you know, I get third-party stuff a lot for dirt cheap, so it's always nice to get a third-party controller, and everything seems very good on it. You know, I don't really see too many issues with it. And I'll be selling that system with the cords. And by the way, I will say this. On price charting has it right now, a Super Nintendo. They have it with the cords and everything for like $60. But I was seeing on eBay that these were selling for like $75. So I put $75 value on this Super Nintendo with the controller and all the cords. I put this at like a $75 value. So that's what I did for that. Price charting was saying like $60, but I did eBay research and I kept saying like $75 or $80. So that's what I did there. And then I got this in the bundle, which I'll be keeping for myself. This is the SN Pro Pad controller for the Super Nintendo. And she said this was the better controller. I was like, yeah, I kind of know. And I don't own one. The only issue I see of this is it has to be cleaned a little bit. As you can tell, it's a little gunky and dirty in there. And On the back, it looks like it got penetrated right there. That's why it's kind of... I mean, it's not broken. Like, I can't feel it or anything. But it seems like something cracked right there. But other than that, it's actually in really, really good condition. And just needs a real good cleanup. And I'll be keeping this for my collection. It is the SN Pro Pad. And guys, believe it or not, these controllers are like $18 to $20 for this controller. So if you guys ever see this out in like a yard sale or a thrift store, these things can bring around $20 or so. I'm going to be keeping that for my collection though. And guys, we got some games. And the games we have are some bangers. Alright? And which is what made me want to buy this lot. Now, I did get a little bit of money off of this, but I'll tell you guys here in a second. Let's go ahead and start going through some of these games that we got. Excuse me. First game is not a banger, but it is for the Super Nintendo. It is EA Sports' NBA Live 95, and all these are loose, by the way. They're all loose carts, which is the way I like to collect my cartridges. I'm not a big stickler on complete when it comes to my cartridge-based games. I'm fine with just getting cartridge only. But NBA Live 95, in relatively good condition, actually. This, sadly enough, on PriceCharting.com, which is what I used all the games for except for the Super Nintendo system and the SN Pro Pad. Every game I put into price charting, and I'm going by price charting loose prices, because that's what these are, loose cartridge only. And believe it or not, NBA Live 95 is worth $1. Yeah, it's only $1. I will be bundling this with the system. And let's go ahead and go with the next game, which is for the Super Nintendo. I already own this on the Genesis Complete, but it's cool to have the Super Nintendo version. It is Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. And it has a $25 price tag sticker on there. Whew. And then on the back it says go to the passcode, type in PCMNDPW for Pac-Man. Type in Miss Pac-Man for Mrs. Pac-Man. I might keep that on there because that's actually neat. Yeah, so we got some cheats on the back here, guys, if you guys want to check out some cheat codes. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventure is $8 loose on price charting. But I might keep this for the Super Nintendo. And guys, I was shocked as hell to see cartridge-based stuff on Facebook Marketplace, because guys, I barely find cartridge-based stuff out in the wild. Every time I see cartridge-based stuff, it's always at a video game store. Or a pawn shop, and they want just way too much money that I want to spend. Next game is actually a Blockbuster game. It is for the Super Nintendo, Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. And it's in really good shape until you get to the back, and there's a bunch of stickers on the back, which I don't mind. So I might take this one off, though, because this one's about to fall off anyway. But these I might just leave on here. I might get this one off, maybe, if I can. This one I might get off, but I might leave that one on, because it's a Blockbuster video. Wow, what a difference. But, yeah, this is in relatively good shape as well, besides some of the stickers, but it is what it is. Pitfall is $10 loose cart, according to price charting. I will be keeping that game as well. Next game. Guys, we got 14 games. 14 games. Next game is for the Super Nintendo as well. It is Jurassic Park. I got this on the regular Nintendo. I wonder if it's any better on the Super Nintendo. I've never played it on the Super Nintendo. In relatively good shape for the age. Jurassic Park. There is a sticker thing down here. It says maybe $5. I don't know, but it's not worth $5 now. This is worth $12 according to PriceCharting.com. Loose cartridge, $12. Next game is for the Super Nintendo, Yoshi's Safari, which from what I could tell is like a shooter game. I like Yoshi, so why not? In a decent condition. There's a little dirt right there I might have to clean off, but other than that, in relatively good shape. Also a $12 cartridge, according to PriceCharting.com. Next game is, no shocker here, I find this game all the time with Super Nintendos. It is, can you guys guess? It is Super Mario World. Believe it or not, this game was like $20, $25 back in the pandemic days, like the big tip, like when we were in shutdown and stuff, in lockdown. This has actually slipped in price a little bit. Not a lot, but it only slipped, you know, $5 or $10. But Super Mario World, it used to be like a $20 game. Now it's like a $12 game. I have no idea why. This is a fantastic game. But by the way, I already own Super Mario World, so I will be bundling it with the system. Next game is Super Nintendo Midway Acclaim Mortal Kombat 2. Classic. I love Mortal Kombat. I have Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 for the Genesis, but I do not have 1 or 2 for the Super Nintendo. So that's always cool. This, believe it or not, is worth $16 in loose cartridge, according to Price Charting. $16. Next game is a game I already own. There's only a couple there's only 2 games I already own out of this lot. I'm keeping most of the games, but I am going to resell the system and a couple of games. But this is one of them I'm going to resell. Actually, this is probably an upgrade to mine. Mine's in worse shape than this. It is Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo, where you can play Super Mario 1, 2, 3, and Lost Levels. That's what's on this cartridge, and once again, in really good shape. This one is going to be an upgrade for me, so I am going to be keeping this, and I'm going to sell my copy, which has a couple of like video game stickers on there that I can't get off. So I'll keep this because this is in way better condition than my copy. So that's going to be an upgrade, but I am going to resell my copy. Oh, and I forgot to say, Super Mario All-Stars, a $16 cartridge, only loose. Next, this one is, oh my god, this one is covered in Blockbuster stickers. Covered in Blockbuster stickers. But we have Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, and as you can tell, it is covered in stickers. Blockbuster video stickers, to be exact. And they actually wrote Blockbuster on it. Blockbuster. Blockbuster. $5 plus tax. They got a deal on this if they got it for fucking $5. Because this game is worth $18. $18 in loose condition. Which is what I got right here. A loose cartridge of Star Fox. And it says, if this label is broken, you must purchase this video. This video. And it says, be a friend, rewind when you reach the end. Blockbuster video. Wow! What a difference. And it says it on both sides. I might be able to get the stickers off, or I might just keep them on there. Because one thing about people really bitch about stickers. I will be taking that sticker off, though. But I might leave the Blockbusters on there because people are like, you know, the stickers ruin it and stuff. And I'm like, no, that's kind of nostalgic because, you know, I've been to Blockbuster many times. And it's a little nostalgic for me. So I might keep those stickers on there. But I'm going to see if I can't get the Blockbuster written off on there. I might try to get that off and and that sticker and that if I can get that off. But other than that, I might keep the stickers on there. And people are always bitch about stickers. I'm like, well, at least I know it's an original. That's worth $18. Excuse me, $18 loose. Next game is, ooh, awesome. We have Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest in really, really good condition. And I will be keeping this. I own Donkey Kong Country 1. I don't own Donkey Kong Country 2, so now I have 1 and 2. So I will be keeping this. This in loose cartridge form. Loose cartridge, it's $18. So I will be keeping Donkey Kong Country 2 into my collection. Next we have a classic, which I almost bought this at a flea market, but the guy wanted $20 for it, which is roughly what it sells for on eBay. And I passed, and I'm glad I did because I got this bundle, and now I can keep it now. It is for the Super Nintendo. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Classic. Somebody got it for $10. That's a pretty good bargain. I will be getting that sticker off, but it is in really good condition. And I'm glad to have it in my collection because I don't own it. Once again, not the biggest Zelda fan, but I do like some of the Zelda games. They are a little bit fun. But I'm not the biggest fan of Zelda. Believe it or not, this is cartridge only on price charting. Says $25 in loose cartridge. Let's go with the next game, which is for the Super Nintendo. We have Super Mario Kart, and somebody bought it at Uncle Lee's for $30. They pretty much were spot on with this. Old Uncle Lee, it's in relatively good condition. It is a little bit yellowed up here, but I'm not going to complain. I got this on a really good deal. This is worth, it's actually worth $30 loose cartridge according to pricecharting.com. Is Super Mario Kart, so I will be adding that to my collection. Guys, we got 2 more games here. We have excuse me. We have, this one surprised me because looking at it, you're like, I'm not sure if this game's worth anything or not. Boy, was I wrong. This is for the Super Nintendo. It is UN Squadron, and at first glance, I'm sitting there like, probably looks like a flight simulator game the way it's looking, and I believe it is. And it's made by Capcom USA. The only thing is the sticker is the plastic on the sticker is wanting to peel right here. But other than that, it's actually in really good condition. And believe it or not, this cartridge is worth $35 in just loose cartridge. $35. I will be keeping that one. And then the last game in this bundle, probably the worst condition one, to be honest with you. But I will be keeping this for my collection because I don't have it. And I'm talking about just the sticker wise. It's probably the worst looking one, but it's worth the most. Well, almost the most. It is for the Super Nintendo. It is Ultimate Mortal Kombat, the ultimate fighting game. Once again, just because the sticker is a little ripped right here, and it looks a little rough right here where the edges are. And I can get that sticker off, that's no problem. But and then it's a little discolored back here, but no big deal, honestly. This, according to price charting, loose cartridge, $35 as well. Awesome. And guys, that's all I got in this Facebook Marketplace deal. And once again, that's what I got, and I was super pumped to get it. And let's talk about how I got it. Well, I wrote the lady, and she had, and you guys seen the photos in the beginning. She wanted $175, and I was like, ooh, that's a little high, right? And then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, well, what's coming in? How much is this stuff? And I put it in, I was looking on price charting, I was looking on eBay, and I'm like, this might be worth it, right? So we set up a meeting at Kroger. I go there, and it was a sweet old lady. She was really sweet. And she asked me, am I the one picking up the Super Nintendo? I was like, yes. So she gives me the box full, and I give her the money. Well, I didn't have the full money. What I had was, I only had 20s, right? Because I only went to the ATM. I went to the ATM the day before, right? So all I had was 20s, and I told her, well, here's 180, just keep the $5, right? And she goes, well, she asked me, she goes, I hooked it up to my TV, but I got an old school TV, and it worked, but I'm not sure if it's going to work on any new TVs. I go, well, you kind of need an AC, like a different cord, but I can get one. And she goes, okay. And I was like, she said, what'd she say? She goes, hey, is this for your son? I was like, well, it's technically for me and my son because we're both going to play it. And then she started laughing. And she literally, like I said, guys, it said on the damn thing $175. She goes, well, here, get the cord, and she hands me 40 of my 180 back. She was a very sweet woman, and yeah, so she gave me $40 back. And I was like, are you sure? She goes, yes. And have a good day, sir. I was like, okay, thank you. And so I got all this for $140 instead of $175. That's a hell of a deal. Once again, I will be reselling the system because I already own one. And I will be reselling, with the system, I'll be reselling the NBA Live. I'll be reselling with the system as well Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Stars. And I have a couple of sports games that are some jalopy titles that I'll be getting rid of as well. They're only worth a couple bucks. So I'll probably put that up for around $100 on Facebook Marketplace and see if anybody bites. So I can make at least most of my money back, which I will. I'm pretty sure somebody will want to snag it for around $100. I'll even take 80 if necessary, but I will be adding to my collection all these games. So yeah, I'll be adding all these games to my collection because I don't own any of them, and they're all fucking classics, guys. She said she's had this in her closet for the past 25 years or something. All these to my collection. I'll be adding 11 games to my collection. Then we got these two. Yeah, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll be adding these 11 to my collection as well as the SN Pro Pad and this sweet Game Boy Pocket case that I can never really find anything about. And I'll be making around $40. I'll still be like $40 into it, but I got some bangers here, guys. As you can tell, a couple of $35 titles. I got like a couple of $20 titles. Like I said, this one's worth $30. This one's worth $35. This one's worth $25. This one's a good $35. So, at the end of the day, I might have spent maybe $40 total on what I'm keeping. And guys, that's like around less than $5 a game. That's a hell of a score, guys. On price charting, I have all this in price charting, and it came out to $341. And like I said, she originally wanted $175, and she was very sweet, and I appreciate that she sold it to me. I'm only reselling a little portion of it. I'm keeping most of it. I'm only selling a couple of games in the system because I already have them. She gave me $40 back. And she said, here you go, keep it. I only paid $140 for everything. That's a hell of a deal. That's a total savings of over $200. Guys, this is a mega score, especially for Super Nintendo stuff. Because, guys, my Super Nintendo collection is very, very small. I probably have a good 15 games, possibly. I've nearly doubled my Super Nintendo collection with just this pickup alone. I saved total savings of $201, so over $200, guys. That's a hell of a deal. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage, as well as follow us on Instagram. And we'll see you guys next time.